All right. Hello, hello. So, how's it going? You look good. So today I'm going to be picking up where I left off from last time slash yesterday, in working on my animation based on JRPGs called Homesick Adventures, yada yada yada. So the plan for today is to look at this list and look at what I was working on last time. And so, all right. So last time, the what I was working on was doing the workflow for getting animations, getting storyboards to animations and animations into the editing software. Then between streams, I did that process through all the different scenes. So I got them all set up in different folders. Everything's organized and pretty. I did some rotoscoping. No, you can't see it. I finished the so I Okay, well, I said I did all the scenes. That's actually not true. Last time we finished all the remaining scenes, and that gets into the plans for today. So the plan for today is the same plan as yesterday, which is to finish all this stuff. I will say right off rip that gathering the missing assets from the list, I did part of that. In fact, let me make a note of that. I did part of that, but not quite all of it yet. So I'm going to deprioritize this, and I'm going to go look at some other things, but if there's time, I'm going to come back to this and try to create some new assets. D4 Vidal. What if you make an animation of doing a backflip? I mean, I could do that. Maybe I should make that an emote. Hey, David. Sorry, David who? I know a lot of Davids. I'm so sorry. But anyway, oh god, I'm tired. My brain is completely cooked. Sorry, I may have mentioned somewhere that this is probably going to be a pretty short stream. I've got a hard stop after David Random David. Oh, hi. How's it going? Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that today's probably going to be a little short. I once again have a hard stop at around 6 p.m. Pacific time. I've also had a really long morning, so I'm very tired. So please forgive my candor or lack thereof. Anyway, going on with the plan. So one thing I was trying to do last time was doing this process of, like I said, I made storyboards. I brought them into this software, Sprite, and I was going through the process of taking those storyboards, adding rudimentary basic sprites over them, just to kind of get everything in place. So there's like a very, very placeholder animatic for every scene. And I exported those as GIFs. Actually, this is a bad example because the first frame is blank. Let me try to find a better one. Yeah, it looks something like this. So you see the storyboard in the background, you see the characters laid over top. And that's kind of what I did for each and every scene. So the next step, as I listed in my list, that's the wrong one, excuse me, is to bring all this into DaVinci Resolve. So what happened last time was after about 6 hours of streaming, I got impatient. So I tried to export. I tried to do this exporting process from DaVinci into these GIFs. Like I said, I tried to do them all at once, and doing that while streaming on my 4-year-old GPU, it wasn't happy and it crashed my GPU. So I kind of had to end the stream early. But yeah, the idea is basically to export it to this manner, and then I'm going to bring it into DaVinci Resolve. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's very satisfying to end a sentence like that. You sound like Richard Attenborough or something. Anyway, and I listed under the if there's time section, starting on the credits animation, I have music for the intro and the credits, and I just need to do some animation for each of those. Given the tight time limit, I don't think I'm going to get to those today. And then, so yeah, we'll just say that's for next time. And then next time doing backgrounds and starting on the big boy animations. It's so fun. It's so fun to end a sentence like that. All right. Enough dicking around. I don't have a ton of time, so I'm going to, without further ado, put some music on. Oh, that's another funny thing. I was using Spotify last time. It said it was a royalty-free playlist, and I was getting super paranoid about it the whole time. And I was like, everything seems fine. And then, of course, as soon as I end the stream, Twitch is like, you had copyrighted music. And YouTube blew up and all this other stuff. So I'm going back to my old playlist, my old royalty-free stuff, which hasn't gotten dinged yet. So forgive me for playing the old stuff again. But here we go. Oh, wait, no. No, I want a different one. Hold on. Sorry, bear with me. Let me find the one I'm looking for. Ah, here we go. Checking levels. Oh yeah, that looks good. And let me know if the volume on everything is good. I can make adjustments if anybody needs it. But yeah, I think it's time to get back into it. Let's figure out where I left off. I'm definitely not going to try to do all this shit all at the same time. Okay, so this one's been exported. That's number 3. Oh, I think what actually... So, sorry, I misspoke. It wasn't the exporting from the software that broke everything. Oh, this is out of date, actually. It wasn't the exporting of the GIFs. It was actually me trying to scale the images down because I wanted them to be in 960 by 540, which is half of 1080p, and then I would scale them up when I exported. And then I realized that every single one of these, except for the first one, is actually set to 1280 by 720. So I panicked, started trying to scale them, and then Sprite was like, "What the hell are you doing?" and died. But let's go back. Actually, I'm just gonna start from scratch, so I know that all of these are as up to date as possible. I know that I made some changes to some of these, so let's just re-export all of them. Oh, that looks great. The fist. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, heroes hidden. Whoops. Naughty, naughty. Okay. And doing stuff like redrawing the fist is going to be definitely a case where we're looking at this task, gathering missing assets. So I'll probably just get some reference, draw the fist, but I'm not, well, if I have time, like I said, if I have time, I'll do that today, or next time, most likely, given my time limit. Anyway, let's export this bad boy. Export as... Oh, this is 960 by 540, so I do want to do the 200%. Why is there... Wait. Okay, so that's the storyboard one. This is the... Oh, okay. Another thing I want to do is hide the storyboard. Export as... Okay. So, this is an exported GIF, but that's an older version. Matter of fact, I'm going to archive that, actually. Actually, I'm going to actually archive it. Should I give it a password? Did that do it? Oh, it totally did. Okay. Oh, God, that's scary to do. So... V2. I don't need V2. I'll just save it. It's fine. Export. Yes. Animation loop. No. Okay. The animation loop thing doesn't really matter because once I bring it into DaVinci, it's not going to loop. David, random David. I like that. So I think the plan is I'm not going to bother scaling any of these because I think 1280 by 720 is roughly 75% of 1080p, so I can probably get away with just scaling it manually. I mean, it's big enough. Okay, so that should be the new updated animation. Yep, no background, everything looks good. Beautiful. Excuse me. Ba ba boom. All right. And I probably shouldn't be saving these necessarily. Export as. Make sure it's correct. Yeah. We're not looping. All right, so this one's at 1280 by 720. Good. So I keep it at 100, export. Yes, okay. And I'm not going to get impatient this time. I'm going to slowly do this one at a time. And consequently, I apologize. This is probably going to be a very boring stream and VOD because I'm basically just very slowly and carefully exporting things. But after yesterday, I just want things to go as smoothly as possible. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to mitigate risk. Sorry, I'm starting to talk like I've been binge watching. They've been playing Bob Ross on Twitch over the weekend, and so I've been binge watching that. And so I'm starting to talk like Bob Ross. We don't make fuck ups. We just make happy little crashes. Okay, that's Ace Sprite. Okay, so by the end there should be 4 files. Okay, that makes sense. So Ace Sprite. Oh yeah, I gave the Spirit's Vessel a character sprite, a temporary one anyway. Actually, one thing I am going to do real fast, because I know there's like an extreme close-up. Yeah, so just take a couple of seconds. Sure. And I'll give him a proper hand and all that mess later. This is also a good chance for me to do some last-minute cleanup. Save. Save. Sip. Save and sip. Oh god, I just got a really bad idea. What if I did a stream where every time I wanted to save, I had to take a shot? Oh man, I have to like buy shots with alcohol or buy save files with alcohol. I should make that my my next community challenge on Twitch. All right. This one's also 1280 by 720. I'm gonna be risky and assume this is correct. Oh, yep. S3. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no, fuck! I forgot to hide the background. It's not really the end of the world if I forget to hide the storyboard. It's just I already have the storyboard in the timeline of DaVinci Resolve, so it's nice to know that I can work in layers. Oh god, everything's still broken. I thought I fixed this last time. Oh, you know what? Never mind, I'm stupid. I just broke this again by deleting it. Duh. God, I've got a goldfish brain. Okay. So that's the one I just did. And we're just gonna slowly go through and export all our happy little files. I'll have to fix that later. In fact, I'm not really worrying about any of these being like missing any assets right now. I'm just trying to get the workflow set up so then I can update these in Sprite, and then I'll go primarily work in DaVinci Resolve, and then I can say, oh, that's that's missing this, so let's go back and fix that, re-export it, and then it should just automatically update. Ideally, provided I do this correctly. will say, after having such a stressful morning, it's nice to have, if nothing else, it's nice to have the chill lo-fi beats to kind of like lower my blood pressure. Just want to see the running animation real quick. All right. Let's give it a quick scrub through and make sure nothing's egregiously wrong. Whoa. Huh. Okay. That's kind of what I expected. All right. Export as 720 by 1280. I guess the GIFs were exported as 720 by 1280, which I don't remember doing, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I do. No, it's by whole. Well. Huh, interesting. 25, then 50, then 100, then 200, then 300. You'd think there'd be 150 in there somewhere. Or 125 or something, but I guess not. Oh. This actually probably won't take as long as I originally thought. Boom, boom, boom. Oops. And we're just getting a little assembly line going. A happy little assembly line. What shot is this? Oh, now I remember. It's that. Yeah, I really gotta finish the animation pass on this mess. Oh, this is the whole scene? This is a short one. It's only 521 frames. Interesting. Uh, 1280. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Okay. It's not overwriting anything. Let's queue up the next one. I gotta replace that. I think I mentioned last time that I got a better running animation for Kakato from my animator. And it needs some work, but where is it? Yeah, this mess ain't cutting it. Anyway. Export as 1280 by 720. And I assuredly will make a mistake on one of these. It's worth it to spend 5 seconds to make sure that I'm doing it as right as I possibly can. All right. And also it kind of helps to tell at a glance. It's like, okay, if I see just storyboard, then I know that's the export from DaVinci with the storyboard animatic. If I see sprites and storyboard, then I know that's the A-sprite file that I'm working in. And if I see just sprites floating in void, that's the export from A-sprite. I think I mentioned this last time, but it's like, compared to other people who use A-sprite, they're definitely like very art forward, very animation and pixel art theory forward. I'm not that good at it, but one thing I have had to master just out of necessity over the years is file management. And oh my god, it saves you so much I'm not to say that I don't make mistakes. I definitely screw stuff up from time to time. As you will see, I'm sure. Why is there... Oh, this is the view of the scenery. Okay, cool. I see a blank spot and I get nervous. It looks like it's all filled in. Perfect. export. I can read. 1280. Scene 8. No GPUs will be burning today. Actually, funny story. After I finished that stream and shut everything down, I like closed the windows and all of a sudden I smelled a burning smell in the room. It's probably nothing. I was probably just having a stroke. I shouldn't joke about that. Okay. Let's keep the train moving, baby. So my move right after this will be to bring all these in, and maybe I'll play it back so we can see what everything looks like together. Let's quickly scrub through, look for any big obvious gaps or wrong spots. What? Oh, that must be... Yep. Okay, cool. And 1280. Yes, yes, yes. Next one. All good, all good. I will say, even though it's like a very rudimentary and placeholder, the framing is actually not too bad. I still gotta decide. I still gotta decide if I want to do that that vignetting around the edges. This stuff. Uh, 720. Export. We're getting there. 10 out of 17, and I think I skipped number 11. In fact, I might not even do number 11 in A-Sprite. I might just... Why is that black? Interesting. Sorry, I was going to check this real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks correct so far. I believe I skipped 11. Yeah, there's not even an A-Sprite file for it, so I'm not going to worry about it. That's our commercial bumper, so I think that's probably fine just to skip for now. Oh, that's the book flying through the floor. Okay. Cool. 720. 12. Yep. I can't wait for the one where I'm just like, I clearly spent a few moments actually checking it and looking carefully, but I still make a mistake. I severely expect somebody to clip that if that happens. Oh, I gotta redo the layers of the colors of the layers. Okay, 720. Looks good. 13, almost there. Man, it's gonna be so hype when I get to 17. Oh my god. Good. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful because I remember I also ran into a separate issue where I ran out of memory when I was opening every single scene. But it's good to know that I can't open them all. Uh, 720. Okay. Boom. Another one down. Oh, this must be another short one. Export. Maybe that will be the next step is once I bring these in, stuff 20, 15, yep. The next step is obviously I'm going to start bringing in all these GIFs into DaVinci Resolve, but yeah, I think I will play back the whole timeline just to look for any egregious errors. The thing I'm most concerned about is frame rate and timing. I did some tests in some streams a few weeks ago, and it seems like it's pretty consistent and it works okay, but I'm still a little nervous about it, so we'll see. Let's see what happens. Export. They seem kind of large on screen. Oh, that's the end. Duh. I really gotta get those diagonal sprites done. Look forward to the diagonal stream coming soon. 16. Export. All right. Last one, baby. Haters look upon in awe and dismay. Okay. I'm guessing that's close up of the eyeball. The box, yep. And the eyeball, yep. I gotta also figure out how to do sprites. Like rotate them at an angle without them getting all muddy. That's been an issue that's been ongoing. Though I feel pretty confident I'll find a solution for that. Oh, hi now. I forgot to copy them to the end here. Let me do that real quick. 2, 3, 4. Whoops. They're not exactly in that position. Actually, here, let me adjust them real quick. So, okay, let's start with what we know. Chitoge. Oh man, I really should. You know what? It's fine. It's fine for now. I'll change them later. I doubt anybody's even going to notice. Hero. Put her over next to Daria. And Tosh. And go over here. Sure, just something like that. Just something somewhat placed in sort of a like a proper configuration. I need to get mods. Jesus Christ. Ah! And of course she's in the wrong form, but that's probably okay for now. Ah, you tricked me. save that. But this is the last one. Don't you feel hype? All right, save. Time for a drink. Oh. La la la. Okay, we're at 2100 frames, so that explains why this one's taken a second. And I fear that these load times are only going to get worse as I go on. But this is the workflow I chose. No, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Save again. Drink up. Export as. That's a funny idea. Like if I say, like if I were to do that, take a shot every time you save challenge, would it count if I hold on, 720 would it count if I save like out of reflex, like if I just do it out of habit? Do I have to take a shot then? I hate that I'm giving this serious thought. I probably shouldn't do this challenge, but I know people like to see people suffer, so it would probably do well. All right, we're done. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna leave A Sprite open, but I think I'm cool to start bringing these gifts in. Before I do that, though, let's start. Like, why are some of these broken? Yeah, media offline. Animation. How did I do this again? Relink. Visual animations, animation scenes. That was 01. Oh, that's not gonna. Oh wait, no, shit. That's the wrong. Wait, I'm getting confused. Hold on. All right, so I need to. Well, let me just delete this, frankly. Can I just delete it entirely? Remove selected clip. Get rid of that. Sorry, let me just go over here really quick. Entire timeline, so everything's not grayed out. I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So these are our storyboards. This is... What is this? Oh, that's the thirds lines. This is the info stuff. I don't even know if this is relevant anymore. Well, let's stop getting distracted and let's just get the stuff in. Bloop. So why does this say media offline? That's concerning. Find a media pool. So it's this one, but it has lost connection. Interesting. Replace selected clip. No. Why would I need to replace it? Does it not exist anymore? That's the same. That's the same GIF, bro. I don't know why that's not. Whatever. Relink selected clips is what I wanted. And that's S2. But that's still busted. All right, I'm just gonna do Scorched Earth. Just get rid of it. Remove selected clip. Oh Lord, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, excuse me. Episode or shot 3. Three. Okay, so that one worked. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Or did it work? Yeah, I guess so. That makes me very nervous, but let's just keep moving. See, that was 3, 4. So I'm just going to drag that off screen so I can see what I'm doing. Why is that not snapping? Oh, Lord. God, I wish the snapping wasn't so finicky. All right, I guess that's snapped. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to number 5. Oh, that's not the right thing. Okay, I must be zoomed in too much, or zoomed out too much, because this is just not snapping consistently. I don't like how this feels. That feels really wrong. Yeah, it's a little behind. Why is it not snapping? That's really obnoxious.
So this is where it looks suicidal.
Alright, that's much better. Okay. 5, 6. Here, I'll try to have it on screen at the same time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody calm down. Here. Maybe if I turn snapping on and off again. Why is that... Oh, that's not good. That's way out of sync. Okay, something's wrong. Shit. That's fine. That's fine. Why? What's all this shit? What happened? Uh-oh. That's not good. What is that? Episode... See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Shot 5. Oops. Fuck. No, I want the Ace Pride scene. Okay. Let me go look at the GIF itself. Maybe I do want to bring in the GIF. Oh, it's... What? Oh, I'm on 6. Oops. So far, so good. Okay. So, the issue is almost certainly with DaVinci Resolve. I don't know what all this shit is, or why that's showing up. That's not in the GIF. It's this one, right? What the fuck? What is going on? Okay. And they reappear. What the fuck is going on? Okay. That's concerning. That looks like a bug. Fucking hell, man. We're also missing... Oh, shit. Hold on. We're also missing characters there, which I'm pretty sure I did put in. Though no, I wouldn't have forgotten to unhide them. That's all good. Oh, it's the same shit, man. See? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna proceed because the GIFs are fine and A-Sprite is fine. The A-Sprite files are fine. I'm just gonna proceed and pretend like everything's fine. I don't have a better idea. Okay. Try my best to make sure they are all snapped into place properly. Wait, 6? No, I need 7. And they're climbing. Oh, I see. I guess that's where that should go. I should be snapping to the storyboards, frankly, not the audio tracks. Wait. Something's not right. We're missing frames there. It just seems really inconsistent. That's worrisome. Could it be... It could be the frame rate. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna not worry about it right now. Whoops. Eight. Hopefully this all fits together pretty nicely. I'm extremely worried. Well, that seems pretty nice. Yeah. I guess what I'll do is I'll just have to do a... Instead of playing it back in the editor, I'll play it... I'll export it and play it back as a movie file, I guess. Where am I? 8. Let's see, this one looks good. Oh man, I really hope it's not the frame rate freaking out because they both these programs handle frame rate differently. That would make me a sad panda. That would really suck. Yeah, that's a little off. It's also possible that my timing for the storyboards wasn't correct. Ugh. Well, we'll render it out and we'll see if there is something indeed wrong with it. There's no way I'm going to have time to solve that today. But let's save real quick. Oh, drink. Alright, almost got them all in. It's another small one. I'm on 10. Oh, that's 11. 12. Something like that. Yeah, it's still a little messed up. And I'm seeing, like, this makes me think that it's probably a bug. Like, like, they shouldn't be overlapping like that. That should be actually impossible. Unless it's, like, because it's a transition. Oh, you know what? Because it's a transition between, like, a close-up and here, there's, like, a few... There's, like, a... Like, DaVinci's trying to decide... Because it doesn't work at a stable frame rate in the software. So, it's just blending everything together. Maybe I should have done interlaced. Alright, well, once again, I'm just going to ignore it for now and hope that it somehow magically works itself out when I do the export. That would be great. That would be the best birthday gift a boy could ask for. Wait, am I on the right layer? Yes. Yep, alright. That looks okay. $14. It's off. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Good God. Okay. This might be... Man, I hope this doesn't show up in the actual render. That's gonna cause me a lot of problems. Alright, that looked good. Almost there. Is that lined up? That's scary. That looks super scary. I mean, I can only presume that it's lined up. Nah. That looks like it goes over by a couple of frames. Though that may just be how I edited it together. Okay. Save. Drink. Not because I saved, but because of my nerves. Let's render this out and let's see what we got. Deliver. Let's find a good spot for it. Let me create a new folder. And I'm not going to be using this anytime soon, but let's just call it editing. And I'll probably come up with a subfolder later, but let's just put it in here for now. HS-05 test render. And I want to do it in H.264. I don't know what this master and hyperdeck stuff means, so I'm not going to fuck with it. H.264, autoencoder, 1080p. That's the other thing, though. Maybe that's part of the problem, is that I didn't scale them up because I didn't have to. Everything kind of just lined up. What size is this file? Project settings. That's very strange. It's at 1080p, but the images that I brought in are all 720. How is that lining up so well? That's very bizarre. Yeah, stuff like that doesn't make me happy. But let's render it out and let's see what we get. All keyframes, automatic every frame reordering. What does that do? Well, I don't have high hopes for that. Export audio, sure. Yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, I just realized something. Hang on. I'm gonna stop it. Because I clicked on entire timeline just out of laziness, but yep, see, it's grabbing stuff over there too. Definitely don't want that. That's where I have like other voice acting takes and that sort of thing. What? Oh my god, this thing. Right there is fine. Okay, let's try that again. Replace, close, render all. Okay, take two. And you get to see a quick slideshow version of the episode as it renders. Failed? What? Render job 1 failed as the current clip could not be processed. Could not be decoded correctly. Check if the clip is still available on the drive. Oh. Wait. So it's this one. That's a new one. I've never seen it fail a render before. Here. It might just be holding on to some dirty data. Maybe that's why it's failing. Save project. Master. It's going to double check and make sure there's no unlinked media anywhere. No. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. I wasn't expecting it to do that. Let's check these folders. I don't think I'll find anything, but couldn't hurt to be thorough. No, I think it's just some dirty leftover data. Let me reopen it. Hello? What's going on? Oh, is it doing the thing where it's still running in the background? Every time I'm in a rush, it can never just be a simple stream. It can never be just a simple process. No, it's not running. At least I don't see it. Oh, Lord. That's not good. Well, I saved. Worst case scenario. Did I just not click it hard enough? Oh, I just didn't click it hard enough. Cool, whatever. Okay, let me go check that media. It's there. All out of sync and everything, but it's there. Oh man, I'm super worried about this, but... Browse... Wait. Wait, it came out. What? Hold on. Alright, let's just go look at it. Good lord, man. Let me pause my music.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world. He's already cursed my friends, Chitoge and Toshi, changing their bodies forever. But if we find the old hag with 13 teeth, we could stop the spirit and return to normal. Can you help us?
So far, so good.
I can start by taking y'all's order.
Just water for us. Tap water.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not tell our mission to everyone we meet? Or are you trying to make it easier for the spirit to kill us?
But we need to find the old hag so we can defeat the spirit.
No, we need to avoid the spirit. If he gets me, he'll be even more powerful. But you know that.
Oh.
Literally just said yourself.
Yeah. I just realized this is only
I need the old
2.5 minutes long. Okay, so something went wrong. So I guess it just rendered what it could and then stopped, which is strange. Usually, I've never seen software do that before. Usually they'll just like corrupt the file, but it actually did everything it could and then just ended. Anyway, all right, music back on. Let me try to just render it again. Like, head empty, like, barreling forward. Encoder, coder. Advanced. Data levels. Come on, burn in. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm curious if it hits the same problem again. So far, so good. So it got through that. I don't know why it failed last time. That was bizarre, but here we are. I am seeing small amounts of weirdness here and there, but I can't quite parse it as it didn't look as it doesn't look just from I saw some mess ups, but it doesn't look as bad as it did when we were scrubbing through. And I skipped these scenes because my animator's doing them, so I'm not worried about these. And thank God they render much faster. So we're over halfway through the timeline. Forgot about that mouth thing. The arms cross thing, considering I just kind of hacked that together. Oh, once again, I'm not doing this part, so it's fine. The arm cross pose he was doing was actually surprisingly good. Gotta do the rotoscopes. I know I said my animator was doing them, but I'm doing the rotoscope for that. It's hard to say it looks better, but I feel like it doesn't look as janky as before. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, I guess we'll see, right? All right, completed. All right, now let's actually play it back for reals this time. 21:35.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world. He's already cursed my friends, Chitoge and Toshi, changing their bodies forever. But if we find the old hag with 13 teeth, we can stop the spirit and return to normal. Can you help us?
I can start by taking y'all's order.
Just water for us. Tap water.
There has to be some rhyme or reason as to why some of the shots are out of sync and why some of them are working just fine.
Find the old hag so we can defeat the spirit.
No, we We need to avoid the spirit. If he gets me, he'll be even more powerful. But you know that! You literally just said yourself!
But I need the old hag to get rid of this curse. I want to stop transforming into a demon.
And I want to turn back into a human.
And I want pizza!
Hero, just here. Go play a game or something.
This might be a long shot, but there's my alma mater, Architecnia University. They might have some info on the old hag.
I still don't approve of this.
How would we get there?
There's a bus line that runs directly to the campus.
Stop ignoring me!
Well, it's the best lead we've got. Better get moving.
Uh-oh. Where did Hero run off to?
Hero, we're catching the bus. It's time to go.
Oh, but I'm up! Or down. Maybe. Just one more hand.
No!
Ow, 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 ow!
Play with the timing of people looking around there.
Kakato E10, here to serve and worship you, Sultan Al-Rukon, Spirit Lord of the world.
The keeper hunts for the one of faith. The cursed look to reverse.
Oh, hey, look, the audio's not skipping.
This vermin's path is to be forsook. Bring it to me. That wretched book.
Your wish is my command.
Okay, intro animation. I'll just skip ahead randomly. Perfect.
Go on then. Pay the bus fare so we can usher in the apocalypse quicker.
Where'd all the money go? Hero, what did you do?
We were playing for keeps, so he kept all the money.
You idiot! Stupid, incompetent!
Oh, this is also old Chitoge. I need to update her sprites.
Spectacular. I guess we have to walk.
Fix the camera angle
The
here.
hiking path.
I just got lazy.
Hero, I can't believe you spent all my money! I worked so hard to get it done, not to mention you wasted the bus! This is an idiot! Where am I going to eat? Everything is lost because of you! Now we're going to be stranded and we have nothing to...
So this is Earth. It looks suicidal. Now, where are they hiding? Let's get to the story of something happens of my tragic past.
So far it seems like it's evened out.
This is harder. But I have to carry you.
You should have thought of that before you spent all our money!
Waste of
What is
my
going
time.
on? Okay, something's not right there. Oh, man. So overall, it seems like it's okay. There just might be some errors. I don't even know if those are legitimate errors. Fuck. Some issue with the timing, but could be worse. I'll have to investigate a little closer when I get a chance. Definitely not today. Though the viability of this workflow is
There it is.
coming into question.
We made it. That wasn't so bad.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, nice looking book you got there.
Oh, thanks. I found it myself.
Aw, you look sad. What's your problem?
Her eyes are the proper color now.
It's just my face. I've been better. Work sucks.
And what job would that be?
I'm supposed to kill you guys.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound too hard. Oh.
I'll skip over this stuff. There's no sprite work on it.
See?
You, you're not
me?
going anywhere.
You're right. At least, not alone for once.
He got Toshi!
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
See? I fucking told you! You couldn't lay a finger on him!
Well, if Hero's big butt wasn't in the way.
Hey! I prefer the term cake. Thank you.
Shut it, man tits! There's a message in the dirt.
We have to go save Toshi.
You will hold your horses, young man! This is clearly a trap!
I agree. We can't just go.
Oh! So now you think we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just have to think a minute.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go save him.
What? You get back here, you! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rockin' my shoe, rockin' my shoe.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm also not enjoying this.
Why are you doing this? What do you want from us?
I already told you. I want the book.
Oh, right.
This just seems out of sync.
Well, no need to go into more
But
detail.
since you're interested, I'll tell you my tortured backstory. Not like you'll live much longer. And I need to vent.
Please, do tell me about it.
500 years ago, I lived an idyllic life with my family. Until the spirit came along and they all died! My love,
Yeah, this is out of sync.
Kari and I were the only survivors. We served under the spirit. Until she got sick and died! The spirit promised...
Maybe just a manual adjustment would
bring
fix
her
this?
back if I brought him the tome. But when he gave me the power, I died! I got better, though.
Gripping.
Once your friends come for you, I'll exchange you for the book. Then I'll turn it over to the spirit, and I can finally end my tortured nightmares.
Yeah, friends is a strong word. Hypothetically, what happens if they try some kind of trick or trap?
Probably just kill you all and take the tome anyway.
Try to adjust that manually and see if it helps.
So, you just gonna stand there with your arms crossed, or...
Kakato! I'm here!
Hero!
This one's good.
Thanks for not wasting too much of my time. Now hand over the book, and I'll give you the dog.
Here it is! Now, hand over Toshi, and we can...
This is a box full of dog poop.
Oh,
Hey!
sorry, I'm just watching the episode now.
The name of your...
This is all stuff that animator's doing.
Makes me forget
Punkcast.
my backstory.
cares trying to suck me up. Oh, hey, guys.
What?
What the hell was that?
That was nothing. I just don't like hearing my real name. Reminds me too much of home.
That's not important right now. What is important is that we saved Toshi.
Whatever. I had it under control. Finally, we made it. This is the only university in the world with faculty proficient in both technology and magic. In fact, in the 1900s...
Save it. We're here to find the old bitch with 13 teeth. Then we're never seeing this location again.
Fine. Let's check the library. It's our best bet.
Still think this is a bad idea, Tome?
Yes, but now that the Spirit's forces are mobilized, it's a necessary bad idea.
Old hag with 13 teeth. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. We got one of those.
Really? She's here?
Partially. You'll see. Follow me.
Love Daria.
Plasma shields? Oh, honey, I can neither confirm nor deny we have them. On this floor, yeah, it's the golden fleece, don't you know?
Tighten this up in
Don't
editing.
open that. Pandora won't thank you. The Dewey Decimal System was way before its time. I could talk to you about that all day, honestly. Our collection is quite extensive, not to brag.
Little out of sync.
Oh, here she is.
I'm gonna be sick. All over my only dress.
Did she put herself in a wood chipper?
This is all we found of her. Now you see what I mean?
Don't tell me. She's dead?
No, she's sleeping.
Sorta. It says here she cast a spell before she died. Once her body is reunited, she will resurrect to eat one meal, answer one question, and grant one wish. Yeah. But hey! At least you found the first piece.
Whoa, what was that?
Inconceivable!
You're shitting me. After all that.
So you're telling me we have to reunite all her pieces now?
Okay. Lot to unpack there. I'm mostly trying to check for the viability of this workflow to begin with. It seems like, for the most part, it was working. There was just weird parts where things got out of sync, and not, like, inconsistently out of... I mean, it's hard to tell just at a glance, but it seemed like it was mostly consistent. It was, like, consistently out of sync. It was mostly consistent, but it was just, like, too early. Like, the storyboards got ahead. So, the thing I'm most concerned about is stuff that isn't consistent. Like, or I guess the thing I'm most concerned about is situations where we say, oh, we need to shave off a few frames here. But because this stuff is so janky and overlapping with itself, it's kind of hard to do that editing in here. So I'm going to have to do that editing in A-Sprite. Like, if I want to cut something a little bit shorter, I'm going to have to cut it in A-Sprite and then re-export it and then bring it back into DaVinci, which is doable. It's a pain in the ass, but it's doable. I mean, I'm not going to... It's definitely close enough to where it's a workable workflow. It doesn't make me think I need to go back to the drawing board. It's not that messed up. It's more of just like a, damn, this is going to be a lot less smooth than I was anticipating. But I think I can still work with this. Okay. I need a couple of minutes. Yeah, matter of fact, I don't know why I put my music back on. I'm not going for a ton longer, so I am going to take a very short break, but I just need to kind of clear my head and just like make heads or tails of all this stuff. So apologies, but I will be right back. Okay, we are back. I've had some. Oh, that's fun. I've had some time to kind of sit and breathe. Not a ton of time. I'm trying to keep the breaks short while I have limited time on the stream. But just from what I'm thinking, I think this whole workflow is working enough for now, enough for me to proceed with it. So I think the smartest thing for me to do is to go back to my list, drag it over. And so we can say that bringing everything into DaVinci is complete. So that leaves us with gathering the missing assets from the list. Realistically, I don't think I'm going to get through all of them in an hour. Yeah, an hour plus. And if there's time, credits animation and blocking in the intro. I'm going to need to do a lot of foundational work for that. So maybe it is best to at least start on this and try to make some progress. So music, singing music. It's just me singing. It's not background music. All right. Oh, that is. I was like, is that actually making sound, or am I just being an asshole? Okay. So let's stop worrying about the gifts for now. Let me make sure it's saved. That'd be a shame if it wasn't. And if I go back to my list of assets, this is not 100% accurate, but it's close enough. What of this can I make? So spirit, that's going to be rotoscope. Okay, sorry. Go to the very, very beginning. Here we go. Got a little ahead of myself. Let's see. Hero's hair flowing. Yeah, I think I decided that's more of like a general animation task. I'm not really going to worry about that just yet. The eyeball and the clenched fist. I could do these. Sorry, I bumped the microphone with my headphones. I could do these. Just trying to think of what's the best workflow. Well, at the very least, I should get some reference images and get those set up. Same deal for Pokemon cards. Those are going to require reference images. I might look at real Pokemon cards for reference. And I'll put those assets. So like the eyeball and the hand, I could definitely do just in scene. The Pokemon cards, I could do those in scene. I mean, you're never going to see them again. So there's no sense in creating a separate file for that. So those are all possible. I'll skip the hair flowing. The spirit is going to be rotoscoped. I'm going to do that off stream for reasons. Dust cloud. I don't really have a great idea of how to do that other than just looking at reference images of cartoon dust clouds. This is for when they're fighting they're fighting each other at the bus stop. So, and so are the fist and foot. Which, being that they're very tiny, they should go pretty quick. Yeah, these are also pretty low priority. I'm not super concerned about these. Like, this stuff up here kind of needs to be there. This stuff, well, I mean, it does need to be there. Maybe I could just do it super cheap and cartoony. Here's what I'm going to do. All right, the eyeball, we're going to say, is priority 1. Clenched fist, priority 1. Let's say priority 0. Pokemon cards. It's more like a... Actually, I think everything here... Oh, I did this already. Everything here is something that I absolutely have to have. So saying it's like priority 0, priority 1... I mean, that will inform the order in which I do them, but it's not going to say, hey, if this slips, then we don't need this one necessarily. We need all of it. thinking. Spirit's not quite done. Mother and father are in place. And I might redesign them later, but the important thing is, do I have something for that? To do idyllic Kakato and Hikari, I need to go into RPG Maker, and I don't want to open my Steam while I'm on stream. Sorry. Hands for wire cutting. That's going to be some drawing. But at the same time, I do want to think about what's the most important thing to work on right now with the limited amount of time I have left. It's more like a P1. Honestly, it's just trippy imagery, so it doesn't really have to be there. I'll say P0. Not that Pokemon specifically is that important to the joke. It's just more that he needs to be holding something, so it looks less stupid. Spirit. Yeah, again, that's, let's say, rotoscoped. But it's a P0. But it's rotoscoped, so I'm not going to do it on stream. Dust Cloud. It needs to be there, but it can be pretty cheap, so I'll say P1. Same with these. I'm just thinking aloud. Hands for wire cutting. This is like a P2, because I might cut that entire scene completely. Idyllic Kakato, that's RPG Maker, and that's like a P1. We kind of need to have him there. Hikari is like a P0, because you can't really have him hugging nobody and showing her dead body. That's kind of important. Toshi sitting from behind. That's like a P3. Honestly, that's definitely a case where if I needed to cut something, I would say, I don't fucking need this. Toshi hanging with bag. Oh, I think this is like the robot legs or whatever. That's a P1. Okay. Vamon shirt, that's a P3. Honestly, I might cut that scene. Okay. So for the rest of the day, I'm just going to focus on the ones that I marked as P0. So I don't even have to think. P1, P1. Hero hair flowing. I'll just mark that as more like final animation. Okay. So the P0 is the Pokemon cards and the rotoscoping. The rotoscoping I'm going to do off stream. So Pokemon and Hikari, well, maybe I can whip out RPG Maker. Maybe that's not the end of the world. Let's do it. Why not? Bear with me for just 1 second. I'm honestly probably just being silly. Like, people show their Steam accounts on Twitch all the time, so it's probably fine, but I'm super paranoid. Anyway, welcome to RPG Maker. Let's design a character. And sorry, it's super tiny. I could zoom in on OBS, but I don't really want to cause any more trouble and break it. But let's just quickly throw together a character design. We want female for Hikari. Oops. Sorry, I banged my head into the mic because I'm physically getting closer to the screen. I drew her with a ponytail at the very least. So maybe I actually kind of like that. Nope. That's Chitoge's hair. That's Chitoge Demon. Nope. Nope. Maybe. For some reason, longer hair seems to suit her. Maybe even the body length. Was that type 13? Okay. So I saw a couple that jumped out at me. It was type 13 and type 2. Wait, what's the difference? Type 13. Oh, can you see her hair? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with this one. And for the front. Maybe something like that. The swoop, that's just like... It's a female version of Kakato. Type 5, I'll keep that in mind. No. Sephiroth, no. No. Kinda like that. Type 11. Nah. That might work. So type 5, type 11, and type 14. Nah. Nope. Alright. Type 5. Right. Type 11. I think I like type 5 better. And type 14. I think I like type 5. She really is just like the female version of Kakato. Let me play with the hair color a bit. You know, Hikari means light, so maybe something like that. You know, but I will give her red eye. No, that looks stupid. I want to emphasize that she's not... They're not mortals, they're not human. Or there's something else. Her skin is the same color as her hair. That's not going to fly. This shit affects it. Wait, does it? I don't think any of this affects the no, it's just the picture above. Does it? I don't think this does. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's try a different outfit. I like giving her that long, mournful dress. That might work. Type 4. No. Oh, maybe type 10? Maybe. So type 4 and type 10 were the ones I liked. Type 4. Type 10. I think I kind of like this one a little more. And the idea being, I'll get as close to what I want as I possibly can. And then I'll make changes as needed. Okay. You know, now I'm starting to think about, like, what this character even is. So, the line of dialogue goes that both she and Kakato served under the spirit after their idyllic home was destroyed. So, what is her power? I'm actually not certain. What if I made her hair black? No, that's stupid. That could kind of work. I don't know about... No, I don't like blonde. Either the light brown or the white can work. Though the white I have problems with because I already have characters in mind that are probably going to use that motif. Let's give her some accessories. Let's start playing around with that while I'm thinking. Oh, I like that. Something like that. Or just bandages because she's fucking dead. I was thinking about giving her a flower in the hair. That's kind of nice. Type 4. What was it? Type 1 and type 4. Probably the ones I like the best. Maybe type 2. What is this? Oh, those are earrings. I can't even see them. Type 4, type 1. Let's go even more idyllic. Let's give her a flower in the hair. And you can't change the color of it. It's alright, I will do it manually. Okay, more head shit. She's got armor. Oh, what if she had goggles? No, let's save that for another character. Ooh, I kind of like the headband. Type 8. How idyllic do we want to go? Where's the... The problem is it clashes with the... Like, it overlapped with the other accessory incorrectly, so it looks kind of stupid. And I would have to fix that manually, and I am not down. Glasses. Nah. So it's either headband or flower. The more I look at it, the less I like it. Maybe something like this. Can't even see what's going on. It does make her very pretty. So do I want the headband or do I want... What is it type? No. Do I want the flower? I almost feel like the flower's kind of on the nose. Also, I don't think I can change the color of the flower, so... Oops. Oh, I can change the color of the headband, though. Maybe this one. Oh, but I kind of like the red more. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, well, I'll say, jumping back mentally, I know that I don't want to give her white hair because she has a white dress. Lots of stuff is going through my head. A lot of things about her design. I mean, I could literally just call it here and say this is a V1 of the design. Oh, maybe she has purple eyes. That's a lot less threatening. She really is like Kakuto's polar opposite. At least his current version. But that makes it kind of interesting, actually. Let's go with this. Let's try this out. Blah, 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 blah. Visual. And I'll play with some other character designs later. Oh, another important thing that I just remembered I always do. It's a screenshot so that I can know how to make this later in case I forget. I'd rather do this than actually save the file because... I don't know. I actually don't have a good reason. Where's Hikari? Hikari... Say guide. Cool. Okay. So... that is Hikari designed. I have a design. Maybe I'll change it later, but at least I have something on the plate. What's my other P0? I still got 50 minutes. That one actually went pretty fast. I had another P0. Pokemon cards. Okay. So let me think about how I want to do this. Let's find some reference. And what scene was that even in? That was like scene 3, I think. Of course, I don't have it here. Why would I? Wait, don't save. Shit. Yes, save. Alright, while that's saving. So he's holding it up in front of his face, so that's something I'm trying to replicate. Not like that. Those are the tiniest poker cards. That's AI, okay. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that. I'm going to have to dodge all this AI stuff. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Fuck. This might also be AI. Yeah, AI. Damn it! This is going to be a fucking nightmare, man. Oh, AI images show. Oh, thank God. Though this doesn't help me because now there's nothing. Trying to decide if this is AI. Well, regardless, it's not what I want. Ooh, something like this, maybe. It doesn't appear to be AI. Not as far as I can tell. Though this person does seem to have 2 different hands. I'm skeptical. Let's take a look anyway. I'm really glad there's a no AI button. But it's basically broken my search. Like, there's nothing here. We can't find this image. Like, okay, well, great. I don't know, it looks real. Oops. Oh, and that. So it's just been wiped off the face of Pinterest. Well, at least I can view it here. Dude, I'm so nervous about accidentally using AI as a reference. But I'm trying my best not to. Holding playing cards, maybe? This seems better. Here, while I dig through the sea of AI slop, let me actually find the shot in particular that I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure it was scene. Wait, so scene 1 is. It's gotta be that, right? I don't know why it seems to end on a crystal ball, but. Okay. So maybe it's scene 2? That doesn't sound right. Oh, it's the end of scene 2. I see, I see. The tricky part about just... Like, look, this is almost certainly AI. Yeah, this is an AI image. Like, see, this is what I was just about to say is, like, you could have AI images set to false, and they'll still show up. Hisoka? I should totally use Hisoka as a reference. Please tell me I have more than just one reference image. Ugh, this sucks so hard. Oh, you know what I should do is... I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I'm just going to take a photo of my own real-world hands and just use that for reference, because this is literally just wasting time. This is also AI. Yep, Stable Diffusion. Yeah, I'm literally just wasting my time trying to find reference images. Oh my god, dude. The internet has been just completely ruined. Pokemon cards. Watch, those will all be AI too. Actually, this alone... God, that's such an iconic image. This alone is probably about what I need. We're never going to see the other side of the cards. And... poker cards. I just need the backs of them, please. These are almost certainly all AI. Yeah, I'm going to mix this pattern with the... Ooh. What if I did, like... It's almost like the Pokemon design, but it's got, like, this sort of henna art look to it. That could be kind of cool. And it's almost like a paisley or, like, a regal print or something. Interesting. Okay. Let's... Oh, I can probably close this now. Alright. Okay. I've got an idea of how I want to do this. I should probably bring out my tablet. Oh, here we go. So it would be here. Pokermans. Just doing this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Cool. All right. Should make it a little easier to see. So I'm going to hide hero. Oops. Oh, you can already see in the storyboard I started doing that. So where's that reference image? I really should just do these always on top. Let's start here. And I'm just going to replicate this exactly. Actually, can I do this? And then can I make this always on top? Does not appear so. There might be a way to do it via just like Windows settings. Nope. Okay, never mind. I will just put it on the other monitor and y'all will just have to trust me that that I'm looking at it and using reference. I mean, you're only going to see the result, so you don't need to see the reference. But before I get started, So I am rapidly running out of time before my post-stream engagement comes to fruition. So I don't expect I'll get through all of this, but I'll do my best. Should I use my tablet? Oh, God. I took my socks off. Oh, that feels so much better. Ow. All right. Let's get to it. No more... Damn it. Wrong one. So this is the frame. Oh, this is the frame. I'll just start with black for now. It'd be nice if I could hide the background because it's really distracting. Here's what I'll do. So that's my canvas. And luckily, he doesn't really move, so I don't need to worry about that. You guys are in for a treat. You get to see some actual drawing for once. Just testing out the brush. I literally just want to get a good and solid shape of the hand. I'm not worried about it being perfect. I'm not even worried about getting it colored in yet. I will deal with that another time. What I need right now is just setting it up. I should probably flip this or something. Yeah, in fact, that's what I'm going to do. Copy, MS Paint, flip horizontal. So at least it's not a one-to-one exact copy. Oh, it's, what is it, Shift H. I sure hope I got the scale right. Actually, let's not hope. Let's just get the scale right. And what I'm going to do is hide this background layer. Oh, actually, even better. So then I know what the scale is. So then now I can kind of match it. Maybe what I want to do... I want it a rounded rectangle. Is it not rounded? Is that not an option? Oh dear. Sorry, just 1 second. Checking a message. Let me just try this real quick. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's get it roughly the right side. Actually, let's make it a little small for his hands. And I'm on the wrong layer. That's wonderful. Getting my reference images situated on the other monitor. So that's one Pokemon card. So if I start rotating these, do they get all weird? Oh, no, that's wonderful. That's actually pretty good. Let's put this off to the side. And I'm just going to approximate what I'm seeing in the image. It doesn't have to be perfect. Fast rotation, what's that? I'll have to investigate that at some point. So even though this one's more or less in the middle, it's still not perfectly straight. Slight bit of an edge. Probably more like, and maybe stick it up a little bit. Hero's a very imperfect person, so it kind of makes sense that they would be a little cattywampus. How many cards are in a standard deck of Pokemon cards? Literally never played it as a card game. I just collected them. Something like that. Sure. Just for safety, I am going to create a new layer. And I'll draw his hands over that so that I can erase without destroying the cards. Let's do this. Oops. Yeah. And then I can just flatten them later. Let's do a quick sketch, actually. Like this finger goes like that far. Yeah, it looks really weird, I know, but I will fix it momentarily. What interesting hands this person has. Okay, that doesn't look so bad. So I think my position's a little wrong. Because I want to be able to see the thumb in the background. And there's some detail that I can't see, so I'm just going to kind of fudge it. God, that looks so bizarre. But I am just trying to rough it in for now. Why does this look so... Huh. It looks kind of gray zoomed out. This looks so bizarre. This is super weird. Okay. Plan B. That's not going to work at all. I'm less going to worry about matching the reference exactly and more about just the general feel of the pose. Maybe his thumb's back here somewhere. I'm kind of exaggerating the size of his hands just a little bit. See, this is what Ace Pride was meant for. So let's start with the... I'm going to draw some hot dogs. Oh, I also got to keep room to see the Pokemon logo. But on which one? I'm definitely going to have to cheat that. That's okay. Gotta get a knuckle in there. Okay. Sorry if it seems I'm being very quiet. It's because I'm hyper focused. Knuckle. Hi, Pixel Pumpkin. How you doing? God, this is my worst nightmare. Actual pixel artists are coming in to watch me try to draw hands. But I appreciate you stopping by. I don't like that pinky. Here, let me shove this digit over and create a little bit more room. Oh, my eyes. Oh. You're doing wonderful. That's good to hear. I am doing pretty good. I am trying to very rapidly learn how to... DW. I'm trying to very rapidly figure out a way to do these hands in a convincing way. Trying to do them stylized, but not too stylized. Realistic, but not too realistic. You know, typical Sunday plans. Speaking of Sunday plans, I'm supposed to be leaving soon, but I haven't heard from anybody, so I don't really know what's going on. I mean, that's better. This still looks horrific. I think the proportions are a little messed up. Let me cheat them a bit. Nope. Yeah, especially this finger, which is longer than the middle finger, which is not right. There, that's already way better. Good lord. Yeah, that does look much better. Sure. All right, I'm getting caught in the weeds. It looks decent enough for a first pass. To where if I were... Oh, to where if I may be nosy. Well, I'm frankly not leaving my desk. I am supposed to meet up with some friends to do some Sunday night gaming, as we often do. But we're supposed to meet in a little bit here, but I haven't heard back from anybody. It's totally fine to be nosy, though that is not a guarantee I will answer. More finger hot dogs. Oh, shit. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. You didn't see that. You see nothing. Pay no attention to... Oops. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I wonder how uncanny this is going to end up being if I were to make these super realistic. Yep, I'm not that cool. I'm not going anywhere fun. I'm literally just going to be sitting at my desk playing video games. I don't even know what we're playing. Alright. Oops. No problem. That's why I asked, but not to pry. No, again, no worries. I don't mind sharing my evening plans. It's not like I'm gonna dox myself or anything. I'm very much I'm very much a private individual. I tend to keep to myself. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? That said, I don't mind chit-chatting with people and sharing casual things like plans. In fact, I think it's kind of a shame that we've lost the ability to just kind of have camaraderie with people, with strangers. You don't have to go somewhat. You don't have to go somewhere to be cool. I mean, I used to go places, but now I do this, I guess. This is my hangout plans. Actually, no, I take that back. You're right. I am cool. I am cool in my house, sitting alone playing Zelda. And no one can tell me otherwise. Not even my mom. Whew, it's getting warm in here. This weather has been super bizarre. It's been like gloomy and kind of overcast and dark, but it's also like 80 degrees, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's, what is that, like 25 C? It feels super weird. It's like visually, it's fall, but like in terms of the feel, it's like a late summer. All right, this is getting messy. Very true. Very, very true. I'm not a recluse. I'm just holding the party at my desk. I'm not a shut-in. You're just a shut-out. I need more cope like that. The coolest. Absolutely. Why can I not... Oh, because I hit a bunch of random buttons. Oh my god. Oh my lord. B. Okay, undo, undo. Somehow I got myself onto white. Welcome to the coolest stream on all of Twitch. I know I'm not on the front page, but... Yep, you found it. You found the best place. Same here. Yep. Excuse me. Oh man. Every time I look away, I look back and I'm like, I don't understand his knuckles. Just for those of you joining us, this is what I'm trying to replicate. It's been like an almost gonna rain clouds, but it's still 90. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's like a shower, right? That's like a free shower. Save on your utility bill. Subscribe for more hilarious side-splitting jokes like that. Alright, this is where I got messed up before. Nope. Before anybody says anything about my drawing, I am using a mouse, so lay off. Oh, you know why this looks so messed up? It's because I abandoned my hot dog technique. Ow. Oh man, I'm so close. So that means this. Yeah, bro's got some elongated joints. Or maybe I just have stubby fingers. I really should have just used my own hand as reference, but it's just so much easier to just Google something and be like, oh, there you go, thank you. It still looks super long and weird, but I think this is at least passable. God, what is wrong with this guy? I'm sorry, I don't want to insult the guy's hands, but it's just so, it comes out so spindly. And again, maybe it's a me problem. Maybe I'm just not interpreting it correctly, but I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job, and it's still just like, what is happening? Yeah, I feel like his fingers might be a little on the narrow side. Well, I'm going to leave him for now, because at least I have hand. Hand acquired. Let's... Oh, actually, before I erase this, save. Save equals sip. One save equals one sip. Oh. Where are we at? It's been 2.5 hours. We are still saving. Sorry, just mentally taking a step back, seeing where everything is. Excuse me. Ooh, this is a long save. Alright, let's... No, not background. Pokermans. Turn the cards back up. I think his fingers are a little spindly. I definitely want to correct that. But just for the sake of... Oh, you know what I'll do? Oops. Shit. So now I've got copies in case I change my mind and want to go back. Always work non-destructively. Let's hide the Pokermans. Let's open up those fingers. Let's open up the fingies. And I'm not even really looking at the reference at this point unless I get lost. But I think I'm at the point where I want to feel it out more than I do necessarily want to try to match the reference one-to-one. Especially considering how much I went off of reference. That looks okay, I guess. Could definitely be better. Definitely need to clean it up more. Yeah, I guess that'll do for now. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that. So the line comes out much cleaner when I'm zoomed in. Oh. So if I go like this, and then zoom in and go like this. Oh, interesting. And that makes perfect sense because of the pixels on screen. Okay, I didn't even think of that. That's good to know. Good to know, good to know. So when I do a detail pass, I'll just get closer, which, I mean, no shit. Alright. What are the order of the cards? So, in the reference, he's got the top one on the left, and it's going down, 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 down. Just for the sake of showing off the logo, I probably want to do the opposite. Yeah, let's do that. And I've got a backup if it turns out that was a mistake. So this one on the right would be the top card. Oh, careful. Okay, so this is the next card. And they're not going to be perfect because I'm too paranoid to accidentally... You know, I should have done each card as its own layer. That would have been smart, but... Guess what? I'm not smart. And you got to kind of trick your eyes into looking at it as a 3D object, because otherwise it's just a mess of lines, and you got to figure out which one belongs to who. Ooh, I almost slipped. Okay. And I think what I'll do is I'll rough in a design for the Pokemon over here, and then I'll paste this over onto each one, I guess? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Right now I'm working with borrowed time. I can go slightly over my quote-unquote cutoff time. It's not going to be the end of the world. Alright. Oh, shit. That's what I keep doing. So, normally you hit the bracket keys to change the size of your brush, but I guess in this program it changes the alpha, the opacity. So, I'm never going to get used to that. Prepare for me to make that mistake all the time. Okay, that's good enough. I'm too paranoid to go any further. You know, that actually doesn't look too bad. I'll make his fingers a little bit fatter at some point. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with that. And I'll flatten those later. Okay, let's finish strong. I'm gonna doodle a quick design. I don't have any ideas. Oh, you know, one thing I will do is... How did I do it over here? So I did it Pokermon. And how is the real one done? Oh, it's the same thing, but... oh, okay, that makes sense. Do I have a Pokemon font? Of course I don't. Why would I? Let's fix that. I haven't been to this website in ages. The font. I'm gonna get sued by Game Freak. Yo! I should do them as unknowns! Or just straight up Pokemon. Come at me. Damn, when I said Pokemon font, I didn't mean actual, like, doodles of the Pokemon. But I think this is about as close as I'm gonna get. It's not ideal, but in a pinch, I think this will do. Oh, they're TIFF files. Oh, no. They're not TIFF. Fuck, I can read. Expect all. Sorry, can you tell I haven't done this in a long time? Alright, do I want the hollow one or the solid one? Probably the solid. Install. I'm going to have to close and reopen. I don't even know if this picks up third-party fonts. Let's find out. Alright, save, sip. Remember, kids, save early, sip often. Oh, it's going to be the longest save in the universe. Okay. Alright, come on. Alright, this is scene dos. Número dos. Nibon. That's all I got. I don't know very many languages. Wise words to live by? I mean, relatively speaking. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down a circle. And I don't know what the circle is going to be, but it matches the... Oh, I guess I can just do this. It matches the iconography of the card, so I'm going with the flow. Okay. That looks centered, right? I think so. So I should be able to start a type font. And I should be able to select and find... Boom! There it is, baby. Okay. Poker dash mon. Should I do an accent? I should. What's the card look like? It's Pokemon. Oh, and I gotta do the trademark symbol. Just to make sure I don't get sued. Alright, that fucked up. Ah, damn it. Let's do 20. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's great. Let's go a little bigger. 25. Oh, I just had an idea. God, that's so good. That's so good. Let me go back and see if they have any poker fonts. That's it. I mean, maybe this one, but it doesn't match the other font at all. I'm just gonna stick with that for now. Wait, that's... Yeah, there we go. So instead of a Pokeball, Making sure I'm on the right layer. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm not gonna... Actually, that's pretty shit. Let me do better. Okay, maybe it does have to be perfect, because this looks really bad. Don't know if there's a mirroring option, but just do it the old-fashioned way. Is that what a spade looks like? Uh-oh. That's pretty close. Cool, good enough. I can nitpick it later. The club. I need one that doesn't look... Whoa. Oh, there we go. So it's the same thing, basically. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm just going to nitpick this a little bit. Because it's driving me insane. Whoops. Yeah, that's good. Sure, whatever. So it's the same bottom. But it's got 3 dumb little circles on top or whatever. Oh my god, my eyes are getting really confused. Don't really have a solid plan as to how this is going to work, but... Oh, God. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to rest my eyes for 5 seconds. And check on my crew. Alright. Oops. I'm getting way in the weeds. Here. Bloop. 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 This looks kind of like a club almost. Alright, whatever. Oh, this is uneven. How did that happen? God, your brain just gets so tired, you're just like, what am I... What even is being alive? Alright, that's good enough. Even though it's really small. Ugh, fuck it. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright, then I'm going to do the heart next, because that's the third hardest. I feel like I can... Oh, you know what I can do? You know what I could do that would be really cool? Do this. Do this. Fill this with red. Yeah, hardest my ass. Boom. I'm already done. And I can rearrange the order later. And if I can't draw a diamond, I should just give up on art. I'd give up. No! I really should do... Fucking damn it. I really should do one of those challenges where I'm just straight up like, if I make a mistake on... This is so easy. If I make a mistake on this, I'm never going to draw again. I should definitely make more... call more shots like that. Kobe. I'm not so sure about my method here. Oh, well... Maybe this is okay. How's that look? Like garbage? Whatever. Okay, well, it's a temp design anyway. I'll come up with something more robust another time. Save it. Save and sip. I don't know. Well, I'm hearing from one person, but not the other. Sorry, just trying to coordinate with people. Ah. That's legible, right? Pokemon. I should probably give it some kind of outline or like a drop shadow or something. God, his hands. Those are the type of hands that'll strangle somebody to death. But cool. I almost tried to save again. Then I had to sip again. Alright, so... I'm reaching the end of what I plan to do for today. I don't know what the plan is for meeting my people because only one person's responding and everybody else is MIA, so I don't know what's happening with that. So I'm going to keep going until I have a solid plan, but I won't be offended if you feel like you want to dip. I'm just going to keep working on stuff. No real plan, head empty. Just going to try to make some progress in the animation as best I can while I've got some downtime, I guess. Okay. Clench fist. Do I want to call this done? I mean, it's as done as anything else in the storyboard. Where is it? Where is it? Pokemon cards. I'll call that done for the sake of... I mean, if I want to make more progress on it, that's definitely getting into, like, nitpick animation territory. I feel like for the purposes of an animatic, this is good enough. Well, what else can I do? I'm gonna do that dumb little dust cloud. Maybe an eyeball. Oh, actually, you know what I'll do real quick while I'm thinking about it? Is close that. let's create a nice place for our reference images that I just got. Because I do this all the time. I find great reference. Oh, I've already got a folder for reference. Oh my god. Right in front of my eyeballs. I found great reference, and then I finish with whatever work session I'm doing, and I just go about my business. And then I come back to it later and I say, shit, I should have really saved those. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna do like the paisley print thing. I forgot about that. And grab these two. Why not? These aren't AI, are they? Cartoons. I don't think so. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't... Wait, what? Paper Magic playing card. Oh, is that how they know? There's like a tiny little... Are you fucking kidding me, man? There's a tiny little circle in the corner of it? That's how you know it's a magic card? That's insane. That's absolutely buck wild. Alright, well, we've learned how magic magic card tricks work, I should say. Where are we at in terms of running time? Oh, it's been exactly 3 hours. I'm going to do one last thing while I have it on the brain. And it's in scene 3, I think. Saved all my stuff. Nope. Damn it. I don't know why I clicked on that. Animations, animation scenes. It's in scene 3. Is it scene 3? No, scene 4. Where they're at the bus stop. Yes. And it's going to be that little smoke cloud. So I'm going to doodle that real quick. I just heard back from my friend. I think we're going to meet up, despite not hearing from anybody else. But I want to do this little smoke cloud real quick, because that's pretty easy. The fists are definitely something that's also important. Actually, real quick, I want to try something. Hero. Where am I in the timeline? So if I take this, and what happens if I rotate it back to its normal position? No, it's just fucked forever. Okay, good to know. I really got to figure out why it does that. That's really bad. Alright, anyway. I'm going to draw a quick little fight cloud for them. So that they... Oh shit, I also need a bus. One problem at a time. So they at least have something there. Where do we start? Right here. I might have to look up reference for this for the real version, but I'm just going to doodle this real quick. And this is pretty low brain power, so I'm going to take the moment to say, if you've been watching along with the VOD, if you've been watching live, thank you so much for watching. It's been... I know it was a shorter one today, especially after doing a 6-hour stream yesterday and having a really long morning and being stressed out today. In perfect honesty, I had no idea if I was even going to do this today, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. It's really great having people watch and give critiques and ask questions about this, so please, please, please do keep that up. What color do I want for the inside of the cloud? Oh, you know what? This is the time where reference would definitely be helpful. Because I'm just kind of making up the colors off the top of my head, but that's maybe not the best way. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're almost always kind of brownish, black outlines. I kind of like the hashing there. Ed, Ed, Nettie. There's like a little puffs coming out of it. There's stars coming out of it. Yeah, there's always stars coming out. There's always miscellaneous crap. Multiple feet in different directions. Okay. This looks like Fairly Odd Parent. Yep. Well, it might be Danny Phantom, but whatever. Little swirls coming in. There's a lot of movement. I see some hair pulling. That's funny. I should save some of these for sure. Okay, this is probably the real reference I should be using, is fucking anime. So it actually doesn't appear to have an outline. Here, let me grab some of the ones I've just been looking at. I like the hair pulling. I like the movement. I like the Ed, Ed, Nettie. Sorry, I started a really emotional ending. What the fuck? Nice. I love it. Sorry, I started a really emotional ending, and then I got distracted by AI slop. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, anyway. Where is the Pokemon one? I was just... Oh my god. When I click on the image, just take me to the image. Don't take me to another website. That's so horrible. So that one... Fuck, I gotta find them again. This one. This one. That one. And I'm gonna go one step further. I'm sorry, I'm going down a bit of a rabbit hole. One Piece. Yeah, fuck it. Why would you do that with Pokemon? Well, I guess they did it. They already did it with Pokemon, but like an actual Pokemon fight, that's like the fights are like the whole reason people go there. Okay, I think we're good. I think I've got a pretty good idea, but I want to take a closer look at the Pokemon one. So yeah, it's just like billowing crap, and it's got shading and depth to it. That's the difference. I also appreciate that the Fight Cloud has a rose in it. What is this? Oh. I was like, wow, great. I've had a virus on screen this whole time and I didn't even notice.